Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
Oh, loving the heroes. It's just truly, this has just been the most incredible show. We started off the show with Jerry Harrison from Talking Heads. How cool is that? We just had on UFC 4-time middleweight champion Frank Shamrock, and it just keeps getting better because guess what? He is a pioneer in workforce management and human capital management. He is the CEO, Aron, of a $1.2 billion global enterprise solutions company, Kronos Incorporated, and you could reach him at Kronos.com. Aron, how have you as a company kept engagement so high? What's your secret?
Well, clearly, we understand that we cannot, as a company, produce great products or deliver great service without having great people, so we need to do something about that. So in a proactive way, we talk to our employees on a regular basis about what they like and what they don't like about their experience here at Kronos. We listen to them, and then most importantly, we act on their feedback. We go and make changes, and we adjust the behavior of our people and our managers so that at the end of the day, we have a group of people who are highly engaged, and they would never want to go to work anywhere else.
Now, I've got some information here on you of when you started at Kronos. It must be a typo here. It says you started in 1979 there?
Oh, gosh, you said you were going to be wildly nice to me. So, yes, I started in 1979, my first job out of college when I was 21 years old, and I'm one of these strange people that has only worked at one place his whole career in my 39th year with Kronos.
I can't believe it. What do you feel that you learned from the first job there that you've still carried over as being now the CEO, top of the rank there of a $1.2 billion global enterprise solutions company?
Yeah, so I don't think there's ever one thing I've learned. I've learned lots of things. What I know today is a reflection of my journey and lots of feedback. The thing I would say that has always been important to me is understanding that I cannot be successful by myself. I need to do it with the people around me, the people who I work with, my family, my friends, and I continue to do that. I did that from my very first day, and I continue to be focused on that today.
Well, I think something that's very unique about your company is that you are a two-time winner of Glassdoor's highest-rated CEO honor as the top-rated CEO in the U.S., based entirely on employee reviews. That in itself is a gigantic accomplishment. Again, we're talking with Aron, the CEO of Kronos, and you can reach him at Kronos.com. What are you doing that's so unique to develop great leaders today?
So we focus on our leadership program. We understand that people aren't always naturally great leaders. So we have a formal program called Courage to Lead that we put our 800 people managers through. We do that because we understand that people join companies because of the organization. They leave companies, most in cases it tends to be because of who they work for. So we have to make sure that if we're going to work really hard to recruit great people, we have to work as hard to retain them, and to retain them we have to have great managers. So we have a program and programs in place that teach our managers this basic principle that what they do and how they do it will have a dramatic impact on the people who are on their teams.
Now, I again, so much that your company does. Working with well over 30,000 organizations use Kronos solutions, and we're talking in more than, over 100 countries. What do you think why do you think it's so hard to be, a great leader? What is it? What's the core of that? And then also, too, is why do you think Kronos itself is so popular?
Yeah. So being a great leader is very difficult. So I think you asked the question the right way. Why is it so hard? Because it is hard. Being a great leader takes tremendous courage. People, have to make difficult decisions about people or programs or budgets or strategic areas of focus, and it's not hard. It is hard. People tend to want to make other people feel good, and people want to do things that don't make things more difficult. And so being a great leader, however, requires us to go make these difficult decisions, to go focused on what it takes to do the right thing. I say to people all the time at Kronos that being a great leader is not a spectator sport. You cannot go just watch and hope problems get solved. You need to get in the middle and mix it up. But it's hard to do that. So the natural tendency is not to go do that. Great leaders figure out that they need to do that, and they need to do it often, and they need to do it when the problem arises and not wait, but not easy.
And tell us about Kronos itself. And by the way, again, listeners, you're listening to Aron Ain, Kronos. You can reach him at Kronos.com. He's the CEO with me, David Kogan, of the Eliances Hero Show, where entrepreneurs align. Be part of the community. Go to Eliances.com. That's ELIANCES.com. So for some of our listeners that may possibly not know about Kronos and stuff, tell us more about that.
Sure. So we're a software company that develops software that helps companies effectively manage their workforce. We help organizations keep track of when people come and go for the purpose of paying them accurately and paying them fairly. We have software that automates the process of scheduling people so organizations can have the right person in the right place at the right time. We're focused on software that helps deliver payroll. We focused on solutions that help do all aspects of human resources, from recruiting to compensation and benefits and HR administration. And we serve companies in every single industry. And we're a leader because we have figured out a way to automate in an effective way the processes around those areas: time and attendance, scheduling, HR, payroll, and other parts of the human capital management suite and experience.
Aron, when you're sitting at your desk, do you ever just look back and just in awe going, I can't believe I started at this company, the position that I started, worked so hard to get to where I am today with the help, certainly, of all of your employees, and just pause and go, it showing what really hard work can do?
I do that every day, actually. I think it's a miracle that I've been at the same place for so long. I think it's fabulous, and I'm blessed that we've been able to be successful for so long, and I've had this opportunity to play an important leading role at a place that I've been my whole career. So yeah, I think about that all the time, and I take none of it for granted, and I continue to stay focused on what's helped us be successful, helped me be successful, and keep doing that going forward.
What are a couple secrets you could share with children, really, who wish to have a long-standing career as you have? Because, now people jump after 8 months, 6 months, 2 days, 1 hour. People are jumping around to various industries and stuff. What are some of maybe the secrets that you could share with being able to grow as you have in your career and have been so successful? And maybe more importantly, too, is being with a company and making your mark.
Yep. So I think you're right. I think surveys say the average 34-year-old today has had 7 jobs. Imagine that. Here's me with 1 job in 39 years. So that's true. What I try to tell people, because a lot of young people come and talk to me these days to get advice. They want to network. Their parents come and say, go talk to him. He's had a good experience, a good career. I first tell people that they should focus on doing something they love. If they're going to work all day and they're going to work with people all day, and you spend as much time as your job as you do as anything, they should pick something that they really have passion about. Whether that's a particular product or a particular service or a particular type of people you're working with, you should really find something that you love. And then that also includes what you do. So sometimes people say to me, I love boats, but I'm a finance guy, I'm an accounting guy. I'll never be able to get a job with that. And I say, what do you mean? Gosh, people who make boats have accounting departments. They have marketing departments.
Right.
Whether that's in the fashion industry or the recreation industry or the medical industry, you can get any job in any discipline doing something that you love in a place that you love. And I think sometimes people settle for that. I also tell people when they're unhappy in a job, sometimes there's a tendency to go take the first thing that comes along because you want to get out of where you are. And I think a mistake young people make, and maybe even older people sometimes, is they take a new job because they're running away from something. And I always tell them, take a job because you're running to something. You're going to something that you want to do. Because if you go take a job because you're running away from something, there's a chance that you won't make a good decision where you're going to go to.
Fabulous, fabulous advice. Well, Aron, you build strong companies in addition to cultivating the strength of your company. You create solutions for workplace innovation, making companies more successful. That's a hero. Aron Ain, CEO, Kronos, workforce innovation that works. Go to Kronos.com. And again, this is David Kogan with Eliances.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.Eliances.com.